Good morning, children. In previous class, we have completed exercise 5.2. There, 5.1 exercise was omitted as it was full of theory and which is not so important for your future. So that was omitted. Now, we have reached to 5.3 exercise. Before starting this, we should learn few notes about acute angle, obtuse angle and reflex angle. These two angle, acute and obtuse, you have already done in your previous class and you know the definition of these. The new one is reflection angle. So let's revise for acute and obtuse and see what is the new in reflex angle. Acute angle, an angle smaller than a right angle which measures less than 90 degree is called an acute angle. For example, rooftop, opening book, seesaw, etc. So, in short, we have to keep in mind any angle who is having measurement less than 90 degree, that is called acute angle. It may be 40, 50, 60, 70, 49, 89 like that. Obtuse angle, if an angle is larger than a right angle but less than straight angle. We know straight angle means 180 degree and right angle means 90 degree. So obtuse angle means any angle which is having the measurement between 90 and 180. It should not be 90 or it should not reach up to 180. Any between angle like 100, 120, 127, 150, such angles are known as obtuse angle. For example, the table which is used for reading the books. Then reflex angle, this is the new and important for you. An angle larger than straight angle. Straight angle we know it is 180. So larger than straight angle means greater than 180 degree, which is having measurement more than 180 degree is called reflex angle, like 190, 200, 270. Such angles are known as reflex angle. I hope these types of angles you all are clear about. In our previous video, we learnt about 3 angles, that was right, then straight and complete angle. In this exercise, we learnt 3 angles, that is acute, obtuse and reflex. So total we learnt about 6 types of angles. This is going to be used in your following exercises. Now starting with the exercise 5.3, match is given there. Answers I have written in front of the question. Straight angle is, we can say it is as half of a revolution. Like if the revolution is 180 degree, it is half, means only revolution is 360, so straight angle is 180 degree. Right angle 1/4 of revolution, acute angle less than 1/4. Then obtuse is between 1/4 and 1/2, that is half of a revolution. Reflex angle is more than half of a revolution. So this you have to copy down into your notebook. Now question number 2, classify each one of the following as right, straight, acute, obtuse or reflex angle. Here we learnt about all these types of angles and the figures are given into your textbook. This question you have to do in your textbook only. Keep in mind this you have to do into your textbook only. By seeing the angle and also you learnt about its measurement, you can be very much comfortable to say the answers of those figures. So answers also I have written here. First one is acute, then obtuse, right angle, reflex, straight, and then acute angle. So this you have to write down into your textbook, not in your notebook. Now, before starting with exercise 5.4, I want to show you a small video where you will learn about how to measure angle using protractor. This you are all are already knowing. You have done in your previous class, 5th standard. I only taught you. Then also let's revise it, how to measure and which scale we have to keep in mind. Let's see the video.
You can use a protractor to measure angles. This full circle protractor is 360 degrees. A standard protractor is half a circle. There are two sets of numbers. The red counts one direction and the blue counts the other. So it is 180 degrees. There are 90 degrees in a square corner and 45 degrees in half a square corner. Let's take a look at this angle. We can use a protractor to measure this angle. First, put the vertex on the center. We're trying to find out how many degrees fall between the two arms of the angle, which we do by finding the difference. We can find the correct measurement of the angle as long as we use the numbers of the same color. One arm of the angle points at the 0 on the right, which is blue, so we can look at the blue number starting at 0. The other arm of the angle points at the blue 40. To find how many degrees are between the arms, let's find the difference. 40 minus 0 is equal to 40. This angle is 40 degrees. 40 degrees makes sense since this angle is acute, or less than 90 degrees. The other number this arm is pointing to is 140. 140 degrees would not make sense since this angle is acute. Let's look at another angle. One arm of the angle points at the 0 on the left, so we can look at the red numbers starting at 0. The other arm of the angle points at 120. To find how many degrees are between the arms, let's find the difference. 120 minus 0 is equal to 120. This angle is 120 degrees. 120 degrees makes sense since this angle is obtuse, or greater than 90 degrees. The other number this arm is pointing to is 60 degrees. 60 degrees would not make sense since this angle is obtuse. Sometimes neither arm points to 0. For example, look at this angle. Both numbers we look at need to be the same color. Let's look at the blue set. One arrow points to 50 degrees and the other points at 130. Because neither arm of the angle points to 0, we can do 130 minus 50, which is equal to 80. It is 80 degrees from one end of the angle to the other. We can use the red numbers to see if we get the same measurement. One arm points to 130 and the other points to 50. We can subtract to find the difference. 130 minus 50 is equal to 80. It is still 80 degrees from one end of the angle to the other. We can find the correct measurement of the angle as long as we use the numbers of the same color. In this lesson, you learned to measure angles using a protractor. Thanks for watching.
Now, I hope you understood the method of measuring the angles by using protractor. Always keep in mind the vertex where the angle forms, that should be kept in between of the protractor, which is like this. So this should be kept in between, and inner or outer scale can be seen, but most probably we are using inner scale, which is given here. Outer scale we rarely use. Okay, now based on that, let's start exercise 5.4. First question is, what is the measure of a right angle? Very simple, and I know you are knowing all answers. That is, right angle is equals to 90 degree. Then Straight angle. Straight angle measures 180 degree. This we have done in a previous video only. Now, question 2, say true or false for the following statements. First one is, the measure of an acute angle is less than 90 degree. This sign shows less than. So, measure of an acute angle is less than 90 degree. Yes, it is true. It is less than 90, like 40, 50, those angles are acute angles. So, it is true. Next is, the measure of an obtuse angle is less than 90. No, because acute angle measures less than 90. Obtuse angle measures more than or greater than 90. So, this is false statement. Measure of a reflex angle is greater than 180. Yes, it is true, because reflex angle measures between 180 and 360 degree, like 200, 270 we have seen in the notes. So this is true statement. The measure of one complete revolution is equals to 360 degree. Yes, this is true. We have seen in the diagram of clock that it is completing one rotation, one revolution, that is 360 degree. Then if measure angle A and measure angle A is 50, B is 35, then measure angle A is greater than measure angle B. Of course, it can be seen from the values. 50 is greater than 35. So measure angle A is greater than measure angle B. So this is also true. Now, few questions are there for your homework. That is question 3 to 6 you have to do by your own in your textbook only, not in your notebook. Do it in the textbook. Question 3 is, write down the measures of some acute angles and some obtuse angle. Here you have to just write down the measures, like acute angles which is less than 90. Any measurement you can write there, like 40, 50, 60, whatever you like. Then some obtuse angle more than 90, like 100, 150, 130, such measurement you can write over there. Then the next one is, measure the angles given below using protractor and write down the measure. This you can do by using your protractor, and you have learned how to measure it in the previous video. Next question, question number 6 is, which angle has a larger measure? First estimate and then measure. First you have to estimate by your own, means just see the question and what you can think about that, how much the angle should be. You just first write that answer and then use a protractor and write the exact measurement. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 5 and 6 are similar questions, so you can do by your own. Now question number 7 is blanks. You have to fill in the blanks with the acute, obtuse, right or straight angle. So answers I have given here, and it is only the blanks which are made from your notes which we have already done about acute angle, obtuse angle, right angle, straight angle. This all we have already learnt its definitions. So from those definition only these blanks are made, so you can do by your own. The answers I have given here you can copy from here. Now question number 8 is omitted here. Question 8 you are not supposed to do. Question number 9 is, find the angle measure between the hands of the clock in each figure. One I have done for you, rest 2 questions are for your homework. First figure shows 9 AM where the hour hand is on 9 and the minute hand is on 12. So you can clearly see here it is making an angle of 90 degree. So we can say it is 9 AM which shows the angle of 90 degree, that is right angle, equals to, you can write here as 90 degree. Then second one is 1 p.m. It is showing acute angle, and that acute angle measurement you have to do by your own by using the protractor. You cannot directly write here by your own. Use the protractor, and this will be, I hope, that is 30 degree, because moving from 12 to 3, if I go, I am crossing 3 numbers, that is 1, 2, and reaching on to 3. So if I divide 90 into 3 parts, 30, 30, 30, that is 30 here, then on 2 it will make 60-degree angle, and on 3 it will make 90 degrees. So on 1 if it is, so it is making the angle of 30 degree. Then on 6 p.m. it will be clearly opposite. The hour hand and the minute hand will be in opposite direction, so it will make straight angle of 180 degree. So I hope this exercise is clear to you all, and you will be very much clear about it, and you can do the exercise quickly into your notebook. In our next video, we'll start with exercise 5.5. Thank you.